Hello family and friends, welcome back to Cooking with Willie J. I know you have been impatiently waiting for this show. I have an amazing show for you. But before I get started on the show, I just want to address this little issue real quick. I hear a lot of complaints about the fellas do not want to get in the kitchen. Fellas, I can tell you there is nothing sexier than having to prepare a meal for your lady, your girlfriend or your wife, whoever that might be. When she comes from work, have a meal prepared on the table. Or even if she's at home, you decide to say, hey, listen, baby, today you are not cooking. Just relax. I am gonna make you a meal. I guarantee you that day is gonna be a great day. If you are one of those ladies who's watching my channel and you know your husband, your boyfriend, your partner do not know their way around the kitchen, I know when you don't know something it could be intimidating, but share this video with them, and by watching the step and get the ingredients that they need, they will be able to put something together for you. So I had to get this out very quickly, but let's get back to the show. I have an amazing show for you. I am gonna show you very quickly what I have in the menu. These are what's gonna be items for the Pico De Gallo. I have shallots, green peppers, cilantro, garlic, jalapeno, and tomatoes. As you can see, I have more tomatoes than anything else because I want this ratio to have a nice balance, but at the same time I don't want the onions to overpowering the Pico De Gallo. And over here I have all kind of peppers here, so those are what's gonna be the filling for the quesadilla, what I'm gonna be putting inside of the tortilla. And I have chicken breast that I picked that up from Publix. I have everything diced up, and then now I'm about to put the Pico De Gallo together. As I told you, I like to have more tomatoes than anything else on the ratio, right? So I have the tomatoes right here. That's the green peppers. We have the shallots, garlic, jalapeno, and the cilantro. Everything's ready to mix in. So all I'm about to do right now is just have everything in a bowl. So the next step for me to do is just add 1 teaspoon of salt. I just add that here, and then I have the lime wedge. I have just about this size, and I'm just gonna squeeze it in and mix all that together. And so I have my Pico De Gallo right here, and I'm gonna show you exactly how the ratio is supposed to look like. And this, my friends, is ready to go. Quesadilla is originated from South and Central Mexico. It means little cheese thing. For me, it is about cheese. It depends on what kind of cheese you use. And that's why I am using 2 of my favorite cheese right here. I have this imported, I have the Gouda, smoked Gouda, and Gruyere cheese. So I got the cheese already sliced right here. So the next step is for me to get on the stove so I can go in and start cooking. Now that I have everything that I need to put the chicken quesadilla together, I'm gonna give you a rundown real quick. I have the tortilla. This is 12 inches. I got that from the regular grocery store. I have all the ingredients for the dipping sauce, the cheese, milk, Pico De Gallo, and that's the basket of goodies. That's where I got all the good stuff from. And I got my chicken breast right here. As for seasoning for the chicken breast, I have smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, cloves, salt, and olive oil. Those are the only seasoning that I'm using for this recipe. And over here, all I have to do is just turn the heat on and start cooking. Now my pan is already heated. I'm gonna put the chicken breast here and let this bad boy cook. I'm gonna let them cook halfway before I start putting the seasoning on. Transferring the chicken so I can go ahead and take it to the cutting board and then slice that. Look at that. I just want to have a nice view, and this right here is gonna come with me so I can go ahead and slice it. So now I have the chicken ready, so what I'm doing, I'm just slicing it up. Add the milk here. This is a cup of milk, and I got a big chunk of Gruyere, Gouda and Gruyere, so I'm gonna put them in there. And I have the laughing cow as well, so I am gonna mix that in, and I will reduce my heat to medium. So now it start melted, and it looks like it's almost done. So just give it a couple of more minutes after I stir it, and then I will go in and put the Pico De Gallo on it. So now the cheese is already melted. I'm just gonna add the Pico De Gallo. I just add about half cup of Pico De Gallo on it, and then this is it for this. With that now, once you get everything ready, I got my cheese, my filling, my grilled chicken is already cooked. Tortilla is on. All I gotta do is start putting the cheese and the filling in, and then you will have your quesadilla. So I am about to do that right now. So let's see right here. I'm choosing one side to put the cheese. I am not gonna put it on both sides. So you see the layout right here. So now I'm just gonna add the chicken, and I'm gonna do the same thing and put the chicken on this side as well. So this is exactly how it looks like. So now what I'm doing is just going and fold it in. There you go. And do the same thing here. Fold. So now, once I flip it, what I do, once I cover it, fold it, what I do, I just flip it on the other side. There you go. Just like that. And kind of put a little pressure onto it. And it looks like this is about to be done. And I come over here, do the same thing. There you go. And you see the golden crust right here. That's exactly what we're looking for. Everything looks it's cooked. So what I do, just transfer it to a cutting board. And again, this is washed from the time that I had the chicken on it, and put it over here. And now the next step is to cut it and show you what the presentations looks like. So what I'm doing the quesadilla right now, it's a half, right? I'm gonna cut it in half. Cut it in half again. And do another half on this side. And So I cut it in half. Now quarter. Another quarter. Just want to give you a sneak peek before I transfer this to the table. This is exactly what it looks like. So now I have the dish already made. I am also making a cocktail to go along with it. Let me show you very briefly. You got the 1800 tequila, you got the coconut flavor, and I also have the Haitian soda. This right here is my favorite. 2 shots of tequila and 1 shot of the cola. So the ratio is 2 to 1. I already have 5 ice cubes in there. So basically full